Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We are in Shapes 2 hard mode, playing the Dimension update. Last episode, we got started on milestone 9, which is operator shape 6. And this is what we're headed towards, this goofy face here. So we got this going, which is just about done. And this is the next thing we want to do. Before we get started, I want to let you know that if you're not aware, that there is a sale going on right now on Steam, the automation sale, and a lot of great automation games are on some pretty good sales. Satisfactory is like 30% off, something like that. Dyson Sphere Project is like 20% off. Both of those are amazing games if you haven't played. Absolutely great. And our own lovely Shapes is on, Shapes 2 is on sale right now. So go check those out. And another one that is available, of course, is Factorio. Not on sale at all. It never is. But if you haven't played it, that's the one to go. Just go and get it. Just buy it. Full blast. So we can see one of the issues I talked about last episode, which was, having the upper and lower trains here and two different colors. That just kind of happened. So the bottom one filled up, and you could see that the top one wasn't moving at all. Now we had a train pick up on the bottom, so it's opened up the top. Okay, very exciting. So that said, we do not need that anymore. What do we have here? What do we have? Yeah, we've got full shapes, and then this is cutting them. So we are going to. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna cut the whole gosh darn thing. And yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of this whole bottom layer. And then I'm going to take this top layer and put it up there. Don't need any of the... we don't need to be cutting those in half anymore. Because now we're going to take the full shape and put it onto the bottom. And then, and this guy... we never needed that cut in half. Why was I doing that? Because what I'm doing is I'm aiming for this. Just doubled up. And then I'm going to cut that in half. Alright, so we've got that full shape coming in. I'm going to delete you. And I'm going to delete you. We do need to... No, we don't need to even turn you around. Yeah, so this is all useless. That's fine. That is fine and fine. Oops. There. Alright. Good. Alright, so easy enough. And we're just going to do 2 train cars. And this. Alright, so that is going to start making this shape, but in double. So then, what I'm going to do... So I can get up to level 1, right? Oh, the sun... Oh, this is up too high. That's alright. It'll still work. Okay, so yeah, I need to get rid of that. Because for now, you are going to be doubling up. So we're going to get your cutter going. Right? Oh, no. Cut. Raise. There we go. Alright. That is going to give us this shape in duplicate. I'm going to... I've got these levels all over the joint, which is not good. And honestly, I should... I'm going to fix it now. There. So I'm going to take you and go in there. Uh-huh. You, I'm going to go in there. And this guy, just going to roll into there. Which is perfect. And then this guy down below is going to come up here and then join it. So, again, we'll start off with some... Yeah, I think we can use red and green. Yeah. All right. Because that's what we were using before, so they're already divided at the other end. So red cars going in. One thing I want to look at is upgrades. Have I... Yeah, I still don't have the weight stop. Okay. That's alright. It's alright. And then down here, hide that. I'm just going to put them out here so they're easier to see. Green. Alright. So we have green and red. Coming up here. And yeah, this is going to be on the outside edge. Yeah, alright. Got it. So those are both running in there and there. Perfect. Alright, now let's stop doing this one. Let's claim this guy. And let's work on this. We want to get this milestone, which is red. Actually, let's take a look at that. Yeah, it does have a pin. Got it. Okay, so this guy, eventually we need 2. So we're just going to go ahead and build it doubled up. Okay, and then cut it in half. So let's head down to that same area, which is here. Super easy. We just need double squares and double circles. So we got these from just about anywhere. Let's do this. Okay, so we're just going to grab the double squares from here. And we're going to give you a 180 rotate. And then a delete, half destroy. And then a clockwise rotate. It's on the bottom, yeah, the bottom half. Okay. So this is perfect for our first shape, our first guy here. For the second one, we're going to need to paint these white. So just keep that in mind. Trying to get ahead of it. Aren't you proud of me? If you're proud of me, do me a favor. Leave me a like. Leave me a like. And if you're not subscribed, toss me a subscribe. We have fun here. We are always looking at the latest and greatest of shapes too. And we are going to do, after this, we will probably... I don't know. We're probably going to do an insane run and see how that goes. But then after that, I think the 1.0 is going to come out. So, exciting news there. Alright, so let's do this. That is going to come over here somewhere and get painted white. Then it's going to come up here and get stacked up. Oh, you know what we could do right here? I'm going to delete you. We could go ahead and do the pin pusher right here. Why not? Because the pin pusher going through the white painter is still just going to paint the top part white. So that's fine. And then we're going to stack you on top of a red half circle. And look what we have here. Pretty much the same thing, right? Boom, 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 boom. I can copy all of this. And that should make a half circle. All right. Beautiful. Half circle needs to get painted red. So let's do this. I'm just going to copy you. I'm going to give you a flipperoni. Head this way. And let's get a paint depot. Paint dot single. Let's flip it. Right. Oh, come on. There we go. It's tricky now that having that extra layer seems to be throwing me off my game a little bit. I mean, you know, just like life. I gotta go green. I don't want green. Let's do red. Come on. Alright. And is this boom? Okay. Shape's coming in. Now let's get our color. Just do that. Fluid loader. All right, excellent. Use that and go in and make sure we have fluid wagons. Okay, and that is... Now I'm all nervous about... use unloaders instead of loaders, but no, I think we're good. So that is creating our circle half for the bottom. This is creating that. So right now we just need to combine those two and send them in. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to... Because around here is where we're going to do our white paint. I'm just going to do this around here. So we need a stacker depot. Just do a single. Put it right around there. But no, let's do it this way. Let's also make sure we're on 1. Yes, we are. We need to be on 0. Okay. So we want the this will be the reds coming in down here. And the teeth are going to come in this way. Okay, Duke. And then, yeah, so that's going to be... I'm going to bring it out a bit so we can expand. All right, I want to do something. Check this out. I mean, come on. That's pretty great. So you can come in here and then do that. Look at that. I have this going the wrong way. There we go. Beautiful. Loops around the rail. I mean, that is a thing of pure joy and beauty. All right, so enough of that. That is ready to go. And we'll get some shapes in there. And then over here, same thing. This is eventually going to be teeth, so we'll do white. And there we go. All right. That is done. So we are now officially, oh, but no. We need this to go into a cutter. Boink. Boink. Okay. Now, we have that going into there and there. All right, so that is doing double deliveries. And I'm just going to run them on in here. But let's use different colors. Use magenta up top. Oops. And oops. I'm not going to draw in the train yet. Then we'll use cyan on the bottom. That's kind of like red and blue, right? So magenta and cyan. So those are going to come along. And let's go back over here. So now we have, you can see we've got magenta and cyan coming in. But I don't want those to go in there. I want them... This one is all blueprint points. All blueprint points all day. I don't think we have anything feeding in there at the bottom. Oh, we do. This guy. Don't have anything really. Oh, I guess we do have some stuff coming in here. My goodness. Well, eventually these are going to not be being in. Is this screwed up? Why is this screwed up? It's because I didn't do a pin pusher. Gosh darn it. All right. Let's go back. Goodness. Where even are we? Here we are. All these shapes are wrong. This guy needs a pin pusher. I'm just gonna zero out all of those. Frustrating. Come on, Gramps, get it together. Wait, do we need a single pin pusher? We need a double pin pusher. Alright, so let's just make it. Pin pusher. Alright, pause. I'm gonna get rid of you. And you, I'm gonna do that too. There we are. Unpause. Pin. Okay. Yay. Now you are working. Delete those. I'm also going to just delete these. Because we don't need you. We don't need you and your kind. Yeah, looks like those are all fed in. Yeah. Alright. Well, not super stoked on that, but it's alright. Glad we caught it now. Alright, what are we gonna do with this? These guys. I did cut that off and I did not connect it back. Right there. Which is fine. Because there was nothing, it had nothing to deliver. Going to delete all of you. Alright. That's looking better. Now that's going to get cut in half and double delivered. So, yeah, that is coming along. Let's do a claim and a claim. Alright. Now we have 4 tracks coming in. 4 trains coming in. Go back to home base. Do we want to have all those guys coming in is the question. Do we want them all coming in to here? Or do I want to split them up a bit? We do have a bottom delivery there. I think we don't have a top delivery here. Is that right? That is right. Uh-huh. So if we take and do this. And then grab magenta and cyan and go this way. Then take this and bring it down here. And And those guys will go in over here, up to the top delivery here, which will be better. And then, if there's any left over, they'll just drop them in here where the blueprint points go. Okay. This is... Yeah, see, even little Ariel knows that this is a little crazy. So she's barking in the background. Okay. In theory, all of this should be built, and once it's ready to deliver, it should be delivering. Alright, so what are you doing here? What did I... Boom, boom. I knew it was something simple. Taken there. And there. And you know what? Let's get another train going in of those. All right. We have 172 research points. That's ridiculous. Let's do an upgrade. I'm going to grab a wait stop. And then, you know, we've got so many points. Let's do the big one. We're going to grab that. And 52 left. Put that on a gift certificate. No, that's not a thing. Let's do train capacity. That's going to take 5 packages and deliver them in. Alright, we're going to get more of those guys going in. Look at that. I'm going to get a full delivery of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Very exciting. And it's still... Those are still fully loaded up. Okay. Good, good. These guys are going in, and you can see they are different orientations. Perfectly fine. Yeah. Okay, so this stuff is delivering in. Let's take a look at tasks. We have tasks. So, I think next episode, we're going to build a machine to help us knock out tasks. This is not going to be a make anything machine, but I'm going to call it an all tasks machine. Yes, we are going to build an ATM. So, excited about that. Here we go. Look at these guys. Jumperonis. So tossing 3 of those in. 3 of those in. 3 of those in. And then putting the rest in over here. Which is perfect timing because that just finished up. Very cool. So that will be next episode. Oh. Well, see, then that's not great. I'm just going to cut this guy off. Oh, no. Now it's gone back this way. Yeah, okay. This is not a great idea here. Oops. Did not mean to do that either. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at this new depot. Trains will stop here and wait till they are loaded or unloaded, unless they're already full or empty. So if we had a... Okay, so that's this. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Oops. There we go. Is, instead of this stop here, I'm going to put a wait stop. So I think that's going to make the trains stop and wait there until they can fully unload. Alright. This one I'm going to leave. It's okay. But I do need to connect this. Alright, so let's see. We have those guys. Now, come on. Are those just delivering the first ones? Why is this not... Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, this one doesn't count. This one doesn't count as delivery. Because it's not the same thing. This... Like, this one here will count. But the left-facing ones will not. Okay. Or the right side ones will not count. The left side ones will count. That's going to be the same over here. So, that said, I can now come back over here. Follow this down. It's down. These top ones... They're garbage. So I'm going to put in a trash can. Those ones are garbage. Alright, so there you go. Don't need to worry about those. Same over here. This one is good. Bottom one. Alright, come on, guys. Bottom one is garbage. So trash. There we go. I do have to throw them in the trash, or it's going to muck up the system. Alright, so now I can get rid of all these guys. Okay. So we're not going to get double deliveries of those. That's okay. We're still getting a bunch of them in. Our next one that... Alright, let's get set up for that. There we go. Alright, we need a white depot. And we have our new... Oops, I did not want that. We have our new white depot. That we just made. And we can do that over here. Doesn't matter where. Yep. All right. So now these guys I'm going to cut off. And we are no longer going to need to cut you in half. We can take this and put it there. All right. Do that. Do that. And is there another red besides this one? And we'll take this guy. Over here. Right. Then this one will come up here. And we'll go up and in. And blue will go down. And in. Right? Yes. Okay. Red way up here. I'm gonna give them more. Okay, so that is getting that going. Now we need a painting depot. But let's flip it around. Right. There we go. This is the white ink is going to come in. We're just going to go around you. And shapes are going to come in there. Alright, so let's make a white train for fluid. Okay, so that's going to bring those guys in. That's going to paint them all up. And then take them in. And again, we'll use white. Boom. So where... We're starting to get white ink in. There we go. First batch. Again, these guys are already pinned. Just once. Good. Okay, so that is making that. Then our final for this is going to be combining these, the lips and teeth with the face. Oh, let's get rid of that. This is just waiting for the white teeth to come in. Which here they come. Right? Yeah. First batch. And then that is going to, at that point, then we're going to get rid of this cutter. And we'll just have basically the face, right? The face and the nose. And then those two are going to combine with the face on the bottom, this on top. That is going to make our final shape, and that is going to happen right around here. So let's mark it with L. And that is operator 6, I believe. Double check. And that. 5 and 6. Beep. Very cool. Alright, so let's get that built out. We can do a stack or quad, why not? And then this is, these guys are going to come into the bottom there. These guys will go into the top. Okay. Oh, look, it's already on the bottom. Oop, nope, don't want that yet. Okay. There. All right, I think we've got to be close. There goes the first load of teeth. Heading out. Yeah, there's 1, 2. And there's 3. Yeah, all right. That definitely is going to be enough. So I'm going to disconnect that and run it in there. Right, so that's just starting to deliver the teeth. Probably get some more trains going in, because that looks pretty full. Oh, it's not full. Narrator's voice. It was not full. That said, let's head over here. Let's see what's going on in this world. We can... Why are you here? Oops. think that was one of these guys. Okay, now this it will be interesting when do we have another one? That was sort of a lone wolf, wasn't it? Wolf. Yeah, that was a very lone wolf. Alright. That's okay. As we know, that shape is done. And we just need to get these lips. Come on, lips. Don't fail me now. The first one. Okay. So those are going, as long as these start counting up, then we should be good. Here comes some more. Let's take a look. Are these full trains? Yes, that's full. And then I think this one's not, right? Yeah, this is our... Yeah. Good. Yes, those are counting up. All right, we are almost there. This is going to start getting full. Oh, except we don't want that. No, we didn't. We just want this. Alright, I'm just gonna get ready there. And do a shape loader up here. X and up. And shape loader, we'll do a regular stop. Alright, so this we're clearing out. Clear all that one out. You know what? I'm just gonna, instead of doing this piecemeal, I'm just gonna clear the whole thing out. There we go. Right before a full load comes in. That's the way to do it. Alright, there we go. There's our full faces. Ah, good. And these guys are chugging along. And I'm just gonna respawn all those three. Alright, well, not 3 full trains, but 2 full trains and more than half. So that's good. And here come these 2 back. Boom and boom. All right. Things are cruising. Cruising, I says. So, yeah. Let's go look at all this then. So now with these bigger loads coming in, can these guys do a full And oh, that was only 3. At 3. So I'm going to put a wait stop on each of these. Okay, so then that's going to hold those guys in until they can unload. Sending you back. Sending you back. Okay. Especially with blueprint points. That's not something we need desperately right now. 3.5 million, my friends. Do you see that? Okay, so he unloaded all those, and this guy was able to unload all those. Alright, so not a big deal. It will be interesting when, like, I still haven't seen the wait stop in action, but I think we will here. Yeah, because this is 10, this is 13. So in theory, this last guy probably won't be able to fully unload. So let's check this out. The other thing I need to see in action is the transfer stations. Let's watch the jump. It's beautiful. Whoosh. And whoosh. Okay. So this guy does full unload. This guy does a full unload, and then I think this one's going to be able to do full unload too. Oh, no, he's not. So look, he's waiting there. Now, as soon as it can, he does. Very cool. Same with this guy. Yeah, he's still got 2 packages on each level. So if there's another train behind him, that would get waiting in the queue as well. And then look, this is going to go in, clear out this package. It's going to open it up, and he's going to unload one more, but still wait. Right? Okay. So now the wait depot will do the same thing on the other end. If we come back down here, we could say, you know, we could change this to a wait depot. And the train would only pick up if it had 5 full packages of each level to take. So, something to use, you know, at certain times. Like right now, if this were set up, it would only stop if it... Like right now, see, it's going to stop and take 1. But if that were a wait depot, it would wait until it could get all 5. I think that's less vital in a position like that. So I'm not gonna mess with that. Excellent. Claim and claim. I'm going to take all of this. I'm going to drop it down a bit. Because then I'm going to get this set up. So, shape load. Excellent. That's going to start getting ready. this, eventually, is going to do that. So you'll see here, eventually, like by the time this is feeding into these guys, we may have yellows in all 4 of the stackers. It's possible. So let's see here. Let's do this just for kicks. So it's going to sit there, and it's got 1. And then it's got 2. So it's not going to deliver anything until it has all 5. So the nice thing about that too is that allows these guys to get backed up, you know, to get restocked. Yeah, it's slow on here. So we don't have a lot of backstock here because we've got 2 trains. It's just clearing them out so quickly, especially now with the 5 packages. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this. So as soon as this one releases, I'm going to change it back to a regular stop. And yeah, I think we just do 2. All right, there. And a quick stop. All right. So I'm going to bust out the calculator here and do some math. So each package is still 180 shapes. So that doesn't change. All right. And then there's 3 layers. Oops. 180 times 3. So that's 540 per for 1 package per layer. So times 5. So each train is carrying 2,700 shapes. Now, if we change that to times 6, which would be the maximum, that's 3,240. So that's pretty cool. That is a lot, you know, compared to, if you remember when we started, how each train had like 500 shapes total. That is a lot. Yeah, I see them coming in here. And I think that once that's done, I'm going to knock this down to just 2 trains. Once these have all delivered in. So 2,000. I'm going to cut that off right there. How many are coming in right now? So there's another 27, so that's 5,000 more shapes. So that is more than enough to what we need. And then I'm going to delete, oops, those guys. Boing. And that guy. So that's deleting 3 of them. All right, so now we've got 2 left that are active. All right, so I'm going to do this and that. Let's get all these in. And then I'm going to I want to see which ones these are. That was this one. Oops. Nope. So that's this guy. Yeah, this guy. So I think those are the two that are active right now. So that's cool. And then once those have delivered, which I think looks like they've started. Let's see if I see them coming back. Yep, they're there. So that is more than enough shapes to get us to the end. So I'm going to take these guys and cut. And paste. And put it there. So now they'll start delivering here. And that is our final shape. And I'm going to move our label to right there. And I'm not in a huge rush, but this is the final shape, right? I'm not in a huge rush because I want these to start building up and get all going. Let's deliver in with red. And for right now, we'll just do 2. Got at least one full train load. I'm going to cut that second one for a minute here. Let it get a second full train. Alright, so then the way to expand this, of course, is just start bulking everything up. Just get more and more and more. Until this is getting overwhelmed, just getting so many things that all 4 of these are producing. Of course, with our, now that the trains have so much capacity, that means, we just have to keep bulking up. This having all these cars is crazy, all these trains. Yeah, so we can just get that narrowed down to 2. We shouldn't need more than 2 trains in any location. Okay, this is looking good, so let's get those 2 trains working there. Alright. So this is good. This is cruising. This is all working. Again, if you are interested in buying this game and you haven't yet, go grab it. Steam automation sale. Oh, we do have more trains here just because it's a longer trip. Steam automation sale. It's going on now. Go take advantage of it for sure. Okay. Because that will help you out. And that's what we're trying to do. So thank you, my friends, for joining. This is Gramps, signing off.